Hello everyone. I welcome you all in this session. As you know that we have started the topic matrices in the last video and we have discussed some types of matrices. Already discussed in the last session that on the basis of order of a matrix, as you know, order of matrix means number of rows cross number of columns. And on this basis, we have seen that there are a rectangular matrix. So if a matrix A is of order m cross n, then we say that it is rectangular if m is not equal to n. Second, we say it is a square matrix when m is equal to n. We have seen that it is a row matrix if m is equal to 1, and it is the column matrix when the total number of columns are 1. Okay, so now it is on the basis of order of a matrix. Now, as I already told that a matrix A can be represented in the form of this Aij of order m cross n. These are the elements of a matrix. So in a matrix, again, I am highlighting it here that we have the order, and second thing that we have is the element of the matrix. So on the order, on the basis of order, we have uh, these types of matrices. Okay, so now on the basis of element, now we will discuss. So if we have the element Aij, if these are the real numbers, so these may be the complex number. So we have here the element as the real number. All the elements may be the real number. All the elements may be the complex numbers. So we have on the basis of these elements, we have the different type of matrices. For example, if the elements are 0 for all rows and columns, means every element in a matrix is 0. So obviously if we have the 3 cross 3 matrix, so let's say 3 cross 3 and all elements are 0, so it will be in the form of this. So this matrix is called the null matrix. So what's a matrix? What's a null matrix? Or we call it as a zero matrix as well. So a matrix is said to be zero matrix. So I will write any m cross n matrix is called a null matrix or zero matrix if each of its element is 0, and we are denoting it in this m cross n. So mathematically you will say A is a matrix, elements are Aij of order m cross n is a null matrix if and only if Aij is equal to 0 for all the rows and columns for each element. Okay, so that's called null matrix. So this is on the basis of element. Now okay, so now as you have seen that we have one type of matrix as a square matrix. square matrix. So that means number of rows is equal to number of columns. Okay, so here in the square matrix we have the different type of matrices. For example, one is the diagonal matrix. So for example, if you have a rectangle or a square like this and you want to draw the diagonal, so this is the diagonal. So what is the diagonal matrix? As you know that the matrix is the rectangular arrangement of the elements. Now we have the square matrix, means the number of rows is equal to number of columns. So you can draw the diagonal in this way. So what is a diagonal matrix? Diagonal matrix is simply that the upper part of a matrix should be 0. That's the upper triangular. Lower part should be 0. Then the diagonal elements, these may be 0 or non-zero. So these may be non-zero. So then we will say this is a diagonal matrix. So what we will say, if you have the general form, as you know, we have the general form of the matrix in this way. So A is equal to, A11, A12. Okay, note it, we are talking about the square matrix. So A1n, A21, A22, A2n, and AN1, AN2, ANN. Okay, so you are discussing the diagonal matrix, means the diagonal elements are maybe 0 or non-zero, but these okay, so these elements are necessary 0. Okay, so these are 0. So it means that mathematically you can observe it that a matrix can be diagonal if Aij is equal to 0 when I is not equal to j. See, 2 1, isn't? So I will do it. 2 and 1, so 2 is not equal to 1, 1 is not equal to 2, 1 is not equal to n, 2 n. So similarly n2, n1, so these all should be 0. So then you will say Aij may or may not be 0 for I is equal to j. For example, you can say 1 2 sorry 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 9. So this you can check that here the position of this one is A12, A13, A21, A23, so A22, sorry, A31, A32. So these are all zeros, isn't? And then the diagonal elements or non-zero, or you can check it in this way. For example, if you can write a matrix A is equal to 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0, so this is also a diagonal matrix, is it? So here the diagonal is this one, and what you have to observe, only you have to observe the upper triangular is 0 and the lower triangular should be 0. That's what you do not care about the diagonal elements. So this is called the principal diagonal. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements. Clear? So what's the diagonal matrix? So I will write mathematically, or okay, first simple definition I will write a square matrix A whose elements are Aij of order. Okay, I am talking about square matrix, so order is n cross n. So is called diagonal matrix, is called diagonal matrix if all the elements except diagonal elements. I already told what are the diagonal elements. Except the diagonal elements, or you can directly write it except the principal diagonal. Okay, principal diagonal, okay, are 0. So you can say aij is 0 for all I is not equal to j. This is the main condition. Then we say it is the diagonal matrix. Okay, now you can, in the diagonal matrix, you may question that, for example, sir, if this part is 0, but this part is not 0. Okay, so this is 0 and then this is non-zero, and you can see check that it is becoming the lower triangular, and if this is now 0 and this is non-zero, so it is becoming the upper triangular. Okay, so uh, for example, here I will make a matrix here. Look at here. Okay, so a11, a12, a13, a1n, a21, a22, a23, a2n, a31, a32, a33, a3n, and similarly an1, an2, an3, ann. So this is the matrix n cross n order. Now, I already told you that if these elements are non-zero, or maybe zero as well, but if these, okay, I will write it here. If these elements are zero and these elements are 0, so if both are these 0, we will say it is diagonal matrix. So in the diagonal, so aij is 0 when I is not equal to j, then we call it as a diagonal matrix. Yes or no? Okay, so all these elements should be 0. Now look at here. For example that these elements, only the elements, these are 0. For example, these elements are 0, and you can observe here the I is 2, j is 1, I is 3, j is 1, I is 3, j is 2, I is n and j is 1, I is n and j is 2. So you can say that I is always greater than the j. So if you say, and here you can say I is always less than j, I is always less than j, I is always less than j. So if aij, now listen, those elements aij is 0 when I is less than j. Look at strictly less than. That means if these elements are 0 when I, the row, is less than the column, that's 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, and okay. If these are 0, then we call it as the lower triangular matrix. Lower triangular matrix. And now look at here, the row I is greater than the j, I is greater than the j, I is greater than the j. If these elements are 0, I am not talking the two conditions together, I am separating it. Okay, so if aij is 0 for the row I is greater than j, so then these will be 0 and these will be non-zero. At the time we are calling the matrix as upper triangular matrix. Okay, so these are some matrices on the basis of diagonal. Okay, if upper triangular part or lower triangular part both are 0, only but the non-diagonal element, sorry, only the principal diagonal elements may or may not be 0, then it is a diagonal matrix. So we can say the diagonal matrix is upper triangular as well as the lower triangular. Okay, now we have the scalar matrix. We are talking about the diagonal matrix, is it? So the scalar matrix is also a diagonal matrix, a part of a diagonal matrix. This is a part of a diagonal matrix. But the condition is here that as I told you, the diagonal matrix, that means Aij, all the elements are zero when I is not equal to j. That means all other elements are zero, only the elements which are there is A11. So these are all zero because I am talking about a diagonal matrix, isn't it? Now, if all these principal elements are equal to some number, so if I will say Aij is 0 for I is not equal to j, means diagonal matrix part condition, and Ai is equal to some number k for I is equal to j or Aij simply. So that means Ai, those elements which are diagonal elements that is equal to some number k, then this matrix is called a scalar matrix like this. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. You can see this is diagonal matrix, only the diagonal elements are there, and all the diagonal elements are equal. For example, I will write 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 2. This is the diagonal matrix, but this is not a scalar matrix. 0, okay, 10 0 0 0 10 0 0 0 10 0 0 0 10 0 0 0. This is the diagonal matrix, and this is scalar because all the diagonal elements are, so this is the scalar matrix. Okay, now if now condition a matrix, now you will say this k, if this k is equal to 1, that means if Aij is 0 when I is not equal to j, means it is diagonal. If it is scalar and all the elements are equal to 1, that means all diagonal elements are 1, scalar matrix, and scalar is equal to 1, then you call it as the identity matrix, isn't it? For example, in the identity matrix, if you will write I2, for example, so what is this? It is a 2 cross 2 matrix, and identity means diagonal element will be 1. If I3, so that is, this is 3 cross 3 matrix. So it identity matrix means it is scalar, it is diagonal. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, so this is called the identity matrix. Even you are calling it as a unit matrix. Okay, so now in the next video we are going to discuss the symmetric matrix. That's also a type of scalar matrix. Symmetric, skew-symmetric, Hermitian, skew-Hermitian, triangular. As I already showed you, the triangular, upper triangular and lower triangular matrix. Then we discuss the transpose in the next video and the conjugate of a matrix. By this, we will complete the types of the matrices. Then we will start the operation of the matrices. Thank you very much.